Today's weather not quite as wild as Wednesday's weather. Yeah, what a day we had yesterday. Of course, it did get pretty lumpy out there this afternoon, this evening. But finally, we have a storm-free day, storm-free Friday for tomorrow for all of the Snake River Plain, at least all the way up to Rexburg. Now, north of Rexburg, St. Anthony, yeah, there's a slight risk of some storminess for you, but for the rest of us, we should stay storm-free and a good dose of sunshine and warm. Very warm weekend awaits, with temperatures in the upper 80s to the lower 90s. We'll call that hot for some. And storm-free next week, all next week. So it's going to be dry. We're drying out in a hurry, and with this heat, it's really going to dry things out fast. Storm tracker radar out there. You can see a line of showers pushing into northwestern Wyoming, another area up in Clark County. A lot of these storms did produce some gusty winds. We had a lot of that in Pocatello, as I mentioned just a moment ago. We did have a peak wind gust, strongest one reported today out in the Arco Desert, the INL area, 60 miles per hour. So, yeah, it did get a little rough out there in spots. We are getting some rain, and a little more rain for Pocatello than what we ended up with yesterday. Go figure, right? Storm tracker, satellite radar, wider shot. Clearing off towards the southwest. Got some more cloudiness there, maybe a little more instability. Could see a pop-up shower or a thunderstorm over the nighttime for the mountains and highlands. And then we're watching this area around western Oregon, Eugene area. That's what could set off some showers and thunderstorms tomorrow for the mountains. So although we're not expecting any of that for most of the Snake River Plain, nearby, especially to the north, up in the higher elevations, we could certainly see some stormy weather late in the day into the evening. Till then, we'll call it clear tonight for your Thursday night for Pocatello with a low of 52. 4 degrees cooler for a low for you, Idaho Falls at 48 with a mostly clear sky. Then tomorrow, mostly sunny and very warm, up to 88 degrees, above average yet again. That's not going to change anytime soon. And we got plenty of sunshine for your Friday in Pocatello, almost 90, 89 to be exact. A little bit of a breeze in the afternoon, and that'll be nice to kind of cool us off, or try to cool us off. Wind speed up to about 15. Elsewhere tomorrow, near 90 in Malad City, mid-80s for high in American Falls. Yeah, chance of storminess in the afternoon, evening hours for the central mountains. Du Bois, you could see some showers and thunderstorms later in the day as well. And as I mentioned, north of Rexburg, could get a little stormy later in the day. And just east of Rexburg, from about Ryrie and Bonneville County eastward, chance of showers and thunderstorms later in the day. But I think for the southeast highlands, we'll call it just partly sunny. Yeah, hopefully it turns out that way. And you can see where most of the storms will be, especially up in Montana. There's a marginal risk of severe thunderstorms up there in Big Sky country, so they get their turn this week as well. Take a look at the temperatures too. Wow, pretty hot down in Salt Lake City, 95. Southeast Idaho Chevy dealer 7-day forecast gets kind of hot around here. We'll be in the lower 90s in Pocatello, backing off a little bit, but the 90s keep coming back. By next Thursday, we're hitting it again. Idaho Falls 7-day forecast, 90 for sure on Sunday, almost 90 next Thursday, dry for the next 7 days. Rexburg should be dry for the next 7 days as well. A little bit cooler Monday and even more so on Tuesday. Tuesday will be the coolest day coming up at 79. And that means for you, Blackfoot, you're looking at a high of barely 80. But this weekend, certainly warmer than just barely 80. Teton area, chance of storminess tomorrow. With temperatures a little cooler for your Monday, a lot more in the way of cloudiness. And then we're back in those 80s next Thursday for the central mountains. Chance of storminess tomorrow in the afternoon, evening. And then we're done with any of that for the weekend.